All right, so I didn't make the bean thing, but the soup, but I am making, this is chickpea pasta. We got the sauce cooking and the ricotta cheese. So, like that. So, instead of using even the gluten-free sheets, you know, that you would use like for the lasagna, I am gonna just put that. I'll layer it the same way. I'll put that down the same way. And we're always trying to improve our health. All right, so we took that chickpea pasta. I just put the sauce all over it. And now I'm taking the ricotta cheese. I think I always have to sound like Howard Cosell. If you don't know who he is, look him up and you'll know what I mean. Yeah, so then I'll put another layer over this. And, you know, in this, there's a lot of, like, you know, grated cheese. Sorry. Here you got your spices, right? And this is what I'm saying. It's like, okay, so it's not exactly like the lasagna, you know, that you're used to, but you don't have to deprive yourself, you know, when you're trying to eat better, right? See? You know what I mean, mine? All right. Here we go. Oh, yeah. Okay. This pasta is very good. This chickpea pasta does not taste like other kinds that we also like, but it doesn't really taste like pasta. This does. This is like, I think, the closest we're ever going to get. This really does. So, you see what I mean? And then we'll smear this with a lot of sauce because I just like it that way. And a lot of these pastas, they soak up a lot of sauce. And we want to make sure it's yummy. Okay, looking good, right? What's wrong with that? That was 2 boxes, and I'll show you the pasta that I am talking about. All right. Okay. See? Pretty, right? You could put spinach all over it or mix it all through the ricotta cheese. Oh, I threw it out. All right, look. So, as you saw, that was the ziti. They have all kinds, the elbows, and that is the brand, okay? But the other kind I'm talking about, you got this here. That's still okay. Very tasty, but I just didn't want the wheat. It seems like when you eat this, you're really getting really no nutrition compared to this stuff. This is 11 grams of protein and 2 ounces dry. Okay. All right. Now, oh la la sazon. You can put anything you want. I might even add some mushrooms on top of this. I have the canned mushrooms. I'm a big fan of canned mushrooms. Of course, the other ones are very, very, you know, fresh is always the best. But now and then, I like the flavor of, actually, Mr. Kitty, you want to say hi to everybody? Huh? Oh, I like the cans. Huh, honey? Oh, you're such a good boy. Yes, you are. So we'll throw cheese on top of this too. And in the oven, it will go. All right, you cannot complain, people. You cannot. I decided to use this. We have the fresh Parmesan also. And then this was the shredded kind. Put both of them on there. Oh yeah, the mushrooms. What am I doing? Wow, this thing is like a brick. Oh my gosh. I decided not to put the mushrooms on it because, I don't know, they kind of looked a little weird. They were in the refrigerator maybe too long. So yeah, what do you think? Huh? Here's the mister. Are you eating, Mr. Kitty? Are you? You good boy. You eating, mister. All right, so I am like so beat. I was gonna make the bean thing. I'm too tired. It's just not necessary anyway with this big thing here. So we had good intentions, right? All right, so mister, where are you? You back there? I am so exhausted. So I'm gonna go sit down and I'm gonna just veg out. I don't know if I should I can't tell if I should study tonight or just do nothing. I feel like whenever I do nothing, I feel more nervous. I feel like there's so much to do within this year to get ready for my business that even just to even if I did it for half an hour, just dedicate some time. It is Sunday, it is a day of rest, so we'll see once I sit on that couch what's gonna happen. Mister, what you doing? Where you going, honey? Where you going? Let's go see if the buns is awake. Not yet. So as far as homeschooling, unschooling, and all around schooling, my Sarah, would you mind if I close my eyes and talk to you at the same time? Is that all right? Last year she was just under chemotherapy treatment, so there was no way I was going to say you need to do school. So this year she already started Khan, K-A-H-N Academy. And she'll just, go in there whenever she's up to it, and she's motivated by herself. She'll have her moments that she just can't. I told the city, so we're good to go. I am so tired. I shouldn't be talking because this is rude. I should be looking at the camera. I have a really hard time in looking at the camera when I talk to you guys because I have to look around in order to think. If I just do here, then I feel like my brain is on pause for the most part anyway. All right. I'm gonna go sit down. I'll show you what that looks like after, and I'll let you know how it tastes. Mister, what are you saying? What are you saying? Mister. Oh, Mr. Kitty. Mister. Oh, Mr. Kitty. What are you looking at? Oh, hi, honey. Oh, good boy. I got a good boy kitty, and I got a good boy bunny. Wait, is somebody outside? No. What are you looking at, Mister? You're very focused. Want me to sing you a song? Huh? Oh, Mr. Kitty. Oh, Mr. Kitty. I love my mister. Oh, Mr. Kitty. Hey, where you going? Oh, Mr. Kitty. I love my mister. Oh, Mr. Kitty. You make me happy. Oh, Mr. Kitty. I love you. Oh, Mr. Kitty. Oh, Mr. Kitty. I love you. Up, Mr. Kitty, up. I think he's understanding English even more these days. Go ahead. Go up on the counter. Ready? Up. All right. You are a good boy. You want to go in the mudroom, mister? Mr. Kitty. Oh, Mr. Kitty. Yeah, so my daughter got these pro-life abortion stops a beating heart with a phone number. It's not just your opinion. It's an actual help where you can go for help. So I just love that. What do you think? Pretty good, right? If you've never seen this movie, you have to. It's called The Most Wonderful Time of the Year. It is amazing. We can never get sick of it. You can play it all day long. It's just, it's wonderful. So, here's the meal I made. Not bad, right? Look at it. Oh, yeah. They did. This tastes just like a lasagna. This is amazing. Hmm?
Yeah. We want to make it nice for Santa.
What?
Where'd it go?
I'm sitting here at the dentist office, and all of a sudden, the song that Stephen, my late husband, I Knew I Loved You Then. Wow. He dedicated the song to me. I want to stay with you until we're gray and old. Say you won't let go. So instead of being sad when I hear this, I think, wait a minute. This is God allowing him to say hello to me. And at the very end, it says, I love you even when we're ghosts. It just said, I'm so in love with you. It's great. It says everything beautiful. Everything beautiful. All right, I got a cleaning. How do they look? Yeah, that was so a mix of emotions, but in a different way. Because who was it? I think I was talking to my nutritionist one day, and she was saying how, I can look at it, especially with like my Catholic faith. This is me talking now. With my Catholic faith, we're allowed to still commune with the people who have passed away, like we do with the saints. We don't know where anybody really is except for the saints. So, but we can never assume that they're in hell, because what if they need our prayer? You see what I'm saying? So that's why they're at least, I'm praying that he's at least in purgatory, right? And there are some clear signs to me that say where he is, as far as not being in the other place, like having a devotion for the divine mercy, and that the Bible does say that the believing spouse sanctifies the unbelieving spouse. Not to say he didn't believe in a God, like that's all he talked about a lot of the time. He was very much a big promoter in the Lord, except that he was very curious and interested. He was becoming catechized in the church over the years because he really didn't know his Catholic faith, and I had let him out of the church to be a Protestant, and he followed me, and we got married that way, and then we got married with the sacrament of the Holy Sacrament of marriage in the Catholic Church. So with all that said, and I'm saying this because, he was still in the church. He never stopped being Catholic. It was just that his, officially, like if you want to leave the Catholic Church, you're supposed to really legitimately do something about it, as far as legal matters in the church, and you're supposed to write them a letter and let them know and this, that, but he never did that. But we were rebellious against the church for quite a while, and so my father once said, Lisa, you made your bed, now you have to lie in it. And I'm like, oh yeah, huh. So I always stuck with Stephen and tried to help him to become catechized in the Catholic Church, which just means that we are teaching him what the church, like the catechism, right? You can hear catechism in the catechizing. So, what am I saying to you? So, because I can still commune with Mr. Fry, I can look at that when that happens, even when I'm just thinking about him, instead of getting this rush of sadness, right? Because the devil wants you to be sad. I mean, I get sad because I miss him, and I just want to see him. So what am I trying to say to you? All right. I'm trying to say to you that when I hear a song, something that reminds me of him, I mean, we're in this world. I don't think we give God credit a lot of times, because he can do anything and all things, right, to us. He created the world. He created every single solitary thing that you see, and even the unseen. And so with all that said, whenever you get sad and maybe you have a rush of a memory of somebody who passed away in your life, you don't have to be like, oh yeah, I gotta run from that, and I gotta block it out. I don't want to get sad. No, you have to think to yourself, oh my gosh, God is allowing this to happen because it's okay. Maybe Steven's thinking of us. I mean, come on. I mean, we are his people. It's not like wherever he is, it's just gone. We're wiped out of his mind. No, we are his people, and I'm his people, and he's my people. So does that make sense? I just want to help you guys understand that you don't have to run away from these thoughts. Like on the first Christmas Eve that I was at church, I tell you, hey, I can say it was my imagination, but like I'm saying to you, you know, God can do all things. And so he allowed Stephen to press his lips. I went to Holy Communion. I knelt down, went back to the pew. I knelt down and I was praying. And for the whole time, my whole prayer time, all I felt was Stephen's lips pressed up against mine. Like, that's how we used to kiss, you know? And it was just this pressing. Even on my wedding video, it was cute because the camera guy, he's showing us, you know, we're dancing and we started to kiss that way. And then all of a sudden it shows, you know, everybody else dancing on the floor for my wedding party, my bridal party. And so, and then it was quite a while away. And then it came back to us again and was still in that position. So, the first Christmas Eve, I could feel Stephen's lips pressed up against mine, like in a way that, like, is not the same way as I do it now. Like, I'll say to Stephen, oh yeah, you know, can I kiss you, you know, and I just imagine kissing him. But over there, that one time, it felt like I was... like stuck in that position. It was just still, and it felt very, very present. It felt very real. Call me crazy, whatever, I don't know, but it I believe that, you know, because of our faith, God is good all the time.